Hi, the Black Talk Media Project would like to invite you to become a member of the BTR Community subscription-based social media platform. BTR Community is a platform that was set up for the listening audience of Black Talk Radio Network, the #1 independent Black radio network online. For just $24 per year, your subscription gives you access to an interactive space to share information with like-minded people with your privacy guaranteed. Your subscription will go a long way to help us maintain and improve our current media platforms. It will also help provide a budget so that we can begin the task of establishing localized media centers and radio stations across the United States. The best way to show your support and appreciation for what we do here at Black Talk Radio is to subscribe. Help us to help you be informed. Join btrcommunity.com today.
Scotty Reed here of the Black Talk Radio Network, Black Talk Media Project. You can catch my live broadcast every Tuesday night, BTR News at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Look, this is the last thing I'm going to say about this Monique situation. Monique, the comedian and the actress who is calling on people to boycott Netflix because they only offered her $500,000 to do, a 90-minute comedy stand-up routine. Now, this is why I don't support that boycott, and I think a lot of people don't understand industry. They don't understand the business. They're not paying Monique to do a movie, all right? So her Oscar is only relevant in the movie industry or the film industry. That's not what they hiring her for. They hiring her to do a stand-up comedy routine. Now, when is the last time, y'all tell me, because I don't subscribe to that type of comedy anyway. I've never been a comedy fan of hers, but I understand she has some fans, but her fan base for that type of comedy that she does, telling a bunch of dick jokes and stuff, it does not have crossover appeal. If I'm an executive at Netflix, I'm looking at what's her base. What is her base for her comedy routine? When's the last time she sold out a show? What do I think she's going to bring in terms of new subscription to my platform? And so they figured she was only worth $500,000. You don't have to agree with that. I don't have to agree with that. Monique don't have to agree with that. But to spend our social capital on something trivial as we want a black woman to get paid millions of dollars to tell dick jokes is just simply asinine. It's ridiculous that I would spend my social capital on that. And I'm going to just be straight up with y'all. In terms, I'll support Netflix over Monique any day of the week. You know why? Simply because of one documentary where they hired a black woman, a filmmaker by the name of Ava DuVernay, to put together a documentary not about dicks or any kind of joking and all that kind of stuff, but about 21st century slavery and modern 21st century slavery and human trafficking through the prisons. The 13th Amendment. Go read the Constitution. Stop worrying about whether or not you can hear some more dick jokes. Go read the Constitution. Read the 13th Amendment and recognize the fact that slavery was never abolished. What y'all calling mass incarceration is really the continuation of slavery. Not only did Netflix commission Ava DuVernay to do this historic film, this much needed film, because we've been talking about it on our network for the past 6 years on New Abolitionist Radio, but we don't have the reach that a Netflix does. And so this documentary was very important. And not only did they make the documentary, they gave activists permission to show that documentary in the hood, in the community, for free, without having to pay any kind of licensing fees or anything, because they figure that more people need to know that slavery was never abolished. So don't ask me to spend my social capital boycotting trivial things over trivial matters. All right? If Monique thinks that her base is that strong, then why don't she hire a media company, go tape a show somewhere at the Apollo or whatever, and then offer that on DVD, straight to DVD, or whatever, and make her money that way. But in terms of business, I don't think she has that wide of crossover appeal. Okay? They looking at your crossover appeal. Chris Rock got crossover appeal. Dave Chappelle got crossover appeal. Amy Schumer doesn't need crossover appeal because white women are the predominant population in this country, and they gonna spend money for her. So understand how the business works and stop allowing people to get you into your emotions when they scream racism and all this stuff. You need to critically think about these things. So no, I'm not going to spend any social capital over a comedian telling dick jokes getting paid millions of dollars. Tell me how that's going to help me get somebody out of slavery today. Tell me how that's going to address any of these police brutality slave catcher cops out here going on. And then you tell me, when has Monique ever spoke on these issues? Tell me what charity she is supporting. All right? And then I hate to sound like this, but it's the truth. I just got off the phone with a black woman who runs a nonprofit who's thinking about using our media services to get the message out about the work that she's doing in homelessness in the black community. And she was telling me about how a lot of us nonprofits, which we are a nonprofit, we don't go to corporations and ask for money. We don't get grants from the U.S. government to do our work. We ask the community to donate $1 or $2 to help us do our work so that we can be independent and not relying on those outside of the community. I've been operating Black Talk Radio Network for 9 years. We've had less than 200 people ever make a donation, and even fewer make a monthly donation to our nonprofit, and it's a tax write-off. So, and then one of my volunteers in the UK told me, even black people over there said, black people don't like to pay for nothing. So maybe Netflix figures Monique's base ain't gonna spend no money to get no Netflix subscriptions, and she ain't gonna bring that many more people in. They running a business. They not running a nonprofit. They not running a charity. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not spending no social capital, boycotting nothing, so a woman can get paid millions of dollars telling dick jokes. All right. This is Scotty Reed, Black Talk Media Project, Black Talk Radio Network. I'm out.